Hi, I'm Tom Edwards. I'm the Chief Digital Officer of the agency business here at Epsilon, and I'm coming to you live from San Jose, California for Facebook's developer conference, F8. I just came out of the keynote, and I've got to say, it was really incredibly impressive. F8 is one of my favorite events to come to over the course of the year. It's the one where Facebook lays out their strategic imperatives for the upcoming years, so you can get a really good idea of what they deem as important. So this year, while most of the conferences have been about artificial intelligence and 5G, Facebook came out of the gates basically positioning themselves and the camera as the first augmented reality platform. This is incredibly important. Facebook understands that consumer behavior and consumer empowerment drive adoption and scale. So understanding that this desire to create and enhance experiences with three-dimensional effects and stickers and all these other kind of cool elements that they're rolling out today is key to eventually continuing to drive this connectivity. They also came out and said this idea of connecting friends and family has been at the core of what Facebook's been about for years. What they really came out with today was this idea of continuing to build community. So expect to see this further enhancement of the tool sets moving forward that further drive connectivity beyond just friends and family. So let's go back to this idea of our trend framework. We talk about connection, we talk about cognition, we talk about immersion. What I saw on display today from Facebook was this convergence of the three. It's the idea of taking immersive technologies to drive connection through social experiences. It's the role that artificial intelligence plays in actually connecting and enabling these experiences versus being at the forefront. So a lot of the experiences today, whether it was tied to artificial augmented reality, were actually driven by core AI algorithms. So from an object recognition and computer scanning perspective, understanding three-dimensional elements within your environment, it was compelling to see. And the fact that they're opening it up to third-party developers to then build scale around this is a really, really key approach. Because again, Facebook start with the technology. They have a 10-year roadmap. Then as technologies continue to advance, they productize that technology. Ultimately, they're looking to create third-party ecosystems so they can continue to drive scale through those technologies. So that was on full display today. So again, augmented reality was the big core driver and feature of the presentation today. But virtual reality made an appearance as well. VR has been a big topic for Facebook over the past year. They've made a lot of advances in this idea of social VR. So basically taking and enhancing existing Facebook experiences, they actually launched a new product today called Facebook Spaces, to where individuals can go into the Oculus store and then basically download it, pop on their Oculus Rift headset, and actually communicate with their friends. So it pulls in existing Facebook content. And yet again, this is a bridge of aligning presence with the individuals so that they can drive this idea of connection and further extending the reach of Facebook content. And again, they view virtual reality as this extension and bridge between virtual and augmented reality. There's also Messenger was on display again today. Last year it was all about bots. So 2016 was about the Messenger bot beta. Now there are over 100,000 bots that are there and available. 1.2 billion individuals on the bot platform. So using Messenger on a daily basis. My apologies. So what they actually talked about now is the next evolution of that. What you're going to see is this idea of, you're going to see chat extensions launch. This enables further seamless connection within Messenger to connect other experiences and services, say for example like Spotify or Apple Music. And also they talked a little bit more about M suggestions. M again is the AI-based virtual assistant that can help drive different suggestions within the Messenger experience. This again leads to this concept and idea of what we call the proxy web, where ultimately that individuals are going to use bots in order to actually communicate with other bots to drive our day-to-day decision. You can already see it beginning to happen now. So there are pending location and recommendations into M moving forward. So again, one of the other final key pieces is around discovery. So it's all about discovery of the actual bots. So the brands, they'd mentioned 60 million businesses that are currently on Facebook Messenger. So again, Messenger was a big piece of the discussion today. Augmented reality as that first camera was huge. And they bringing it back to AR and immersive experiences for just a second. Facebook did two things today that really make a lot of sense. One, they launched what was called Frame Studio. This is where creatives and developers can actually take and create unique frame experiences that can go around a photo or a live video or whatever else it is, or actually introducing augmented reality elements into the actual experience. So it's another way in which they can enable creativity on the platform, because that is a key driver for adoption, is this idea of consumer empowerment. The second thing they did for developers and for agencies like ourselves is they launched AR Studio. AR Studio is going to allow us to tie in real-time data from events, say like a football game or a soccer match, and then create experiences through augmented reality that can be shared via Facebook. It was incredibly compelling from a demonstration perspective, and one I'm definitely looking forward to testing out with my team. But again, a lot more content to come as I kind of go through the rest of the sessions. This is just coming straight out of the keynote, but stay tuned. We'll have more information for you. We'll be publishing a full recap. I will be publishing a full recap of F8 to share with our friends and clients. So again, this is Tom Edwards from Epsilon, signing off.